Ladies and gentlemen, we are definitely absolutely on super duper red alert for pretty much everything for the next week, but specifically leading up to the 27th for the mentally, emotionally, spiritual stuff, and then around the 30th and 31st for the hurricane landfall stuff. This is water, rain, fall over the next 7 days, and it looks like big trouble for parts of Texas, Louisiana, maybe even Alabama, Mississippi. We've still got about 5 days before landfall, so a lot can change and probably will, but prayers are needed now. And my own mental health is not doing so hot leading up to the 27th date that I talked about. But I'll try to hang in there and give you guys the best information possible. But sure, yeah, everything seems super doomy and super gloomy, and it seems like the world is never going to improve in any way, shape, or form. All right, I'm going to keep my face strong, as strong as I can. Anyway, Icon, Monday the 30th, it has landfall in Louisiana as a Category 2 hurricane. NavGem has it at a 986 millibars, which is like a Category 1 hurricane on the 30th. Monday, make landfall on the west side of Louisiana. The GEM has landfall about the 30th as a hurricane. The Euro has landfall on the 30th in the center of Louisiana as a hurricane. And the GFS has landfall on the very west side of Louisiana. The heel, the toes part, as Category 3 hurricane. Remember, it depends on how Invest 99 moves through here, how much land interaction, and then the Gulf of Mexico usually can make things pop and intensify. So this is something we're definitely going to absolutely have to watch with 100 hours to go or so. And, we watched the model move from it being over here to it being over here in a period of about 20 hours. But I have a feeling this is probably the zone it will probably land, but nobody knows, man. So we're going to have to continue to pay attention. But I definitely think people in Louisiana and parts of Texas and anywhere in the Gulf really should just pay attention and be ready for a bunch of crazy shit over the next few days. And then on Thursday, we've got these watch zones for severe weather in the yellow. And then 4 days from now, we've got a severe weather watch for parts of Canada and the United States. And anytime they put one 4 days out, that means take that one pretty seriously. It usually ends up with a orange bean or a red bean inside of it. So yeah, we got a pretty rough week coming up, bros and ma'ams. And from my own perspective, the collective energy over the last 2 days has just been, or 3 days really, has been bad. Technically, I've been trying to sleep as much as possible. And I've been depressed. Just because it's like, what if the world does continue to keep just getting worse? That would be horrible. It would be like a worse dystopian future than we'd even imagined. That would suck. But hey, let's try and hang in there. Keep the faith. And I knew that my optimism would be waning up to the 27th, and hopefully it'll return after that. But you never know. But there's still a lot of spread and confusion on where it's going to go. But reminiscent of 2020, it does seem like if the atmospheric defense team has to put it somewhere, it usually ends up over here, which is absolutely no fair and no fun for Louisiana. So let's all hope they can knock it down to a tropical storm, but definitely be ready for a hurricane. And like I said, at this point, I don't think anybody on the Gulf should be 100% sure where it's going to go yet. It's always darkest before the dawn. And then we've got a bunch more after, probably. Remember, the climatological peak of hurricane season is September 10th. And so we've still got like 2 weeks until we even get to that point. And I definitely wouldn't let your guard down in Mexico or Texas for Invest 99 until we know where it is going. Yeah, crazy days indeed, my friend. But Invest 99 has a lot of size and shape to it. Or just size, I guess. And we now have more than 100,000 Americans hospitalized with COVID. It has not peaked yet. We are still in August, so the heat and wildfires are still a major story. South fire currently at 300 acres. 0% containment. The fire moving east of Sierra and north along Little Creek Road. Evacuation orders are up. The Caldor Fire continues to march east today and is currently making a push towards Strawberry along 50. Fire weather conditions will worsen over the next couple of days near Strawberry, with temps chilling into the mid-80s and humidity dropping well into the teens. And then there's the Dixie Fire over the Lassen Peak volcano range, which is over 500,000 acres and could get to 1 million acres before the year is done. So, yeah, try and hang in there. Try and stay cool. Try and keep a sense of humor. These are rough days. We knew August was going to be rough, and yeah, it is rough. It's definitely rough. And it's going to stay rough till the end. From the beginning to the end. From the rooter to the tutor of August. And part of the way I've been staying happy and optimistic is by telling myself that 2022 is definitely going to be way better than 2021. But these days I'm like, what if it just gets worse? Oh, man. Yeah, prepare for trouble, you know. The sun's been trying to wake up. We got 2 sunspots now, and we had an inky explosion on the sun. Not everything in the sun is bright. Yesterday, dark plasma billowed away from sunspot AR2859. The aftermath of B9 solar flare. Interesting. And we had a bunch of C-class solar flares pop out of the same sunspot. So hopefully the sun can send us some good energy and God and Jesus, because we need it. Or I do. All right, I'm trying to get my shit together, but definitely prepare for a major hurricane in about 5 days. Let's pray for the best, but prepare for the worst. And just because we knew ahead of time this week was going to be freaking horrible months ago, that doesn't really necessarily make it that extra better. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Do I even know how to talk anymore? I guess not. Yeah. All right. Well, it's like you're watching my mind crate tour in front of you. Okay, whatever. God bless everyone. Talk to you guys in the future, I guess. Peace out.